5:56 a.m. and I'm getting up. Was gonna get a hotel last night, and I just decided I'm just gonna crash out. Campfire mode. Walmart. Take a couple melatonin and try to ease off into some sleep. And that's exactly what I did for about 4 or 5 hours, and then of course nature calls, and I had to piss like 3 times, not to be crude, but that is the facts, and it really disturbs you, wakes you up. But other than talking about that, it's time for some Starbucks. I've been debating whether or not to cut that out and just do like, it's harder to get Nescafe Gold, which is, I want to get a good instant espresso drink to replace it, and it's also more difficult to order the what do you call it, hot water maker heater. And we're knee deep in police presence in Elk Grove. They're everywhere all the time. I think they have a spotter van parked over in Walmart. There's been a white van just parked there with tags on it for a very long time, and that thing would have been towed long ago with the tags. So they almost overdo their covertness sometimes. They're probably trying to keep their eye on something that's going on, like some sort of sting operation or whatever it is, who knows. But you got to know that the CHP and the law enforcement in general is like an army. Like, you have no idea how many they've got employed extrinsically as well, tied through other programs and hired on as contractors, things like that. There's a lot of law enforcement. We live in a police state, a police military state. That is the country that you live in. You wanted government, you got government. And government is more than you think. It's dictating to you, a creator, a way of life. You're superimposing, transposing reality back on to your way of life and other people around you, their way of life and the way of living. You're no longer in the creating process. You're in the suffering process, and you want to have an excuse to suffer. That is, in essence, what's happening. Now, it's been going on. A lot of people don't know that. When they do become awake to it, aware to it, they want to do something about it initially, but they won't institute or engage principles in their life. Because the first thing that happens when you are taking on any existential government system that intrinsically affects you and becomes you is that you will go through this order. You will sacrifice purity, right? You will cause a sacrifice to occur of someone in your life. You'll begin to sacrifice them. Depends on how you look at it. If you think, oh, I need to get around better friends, suddenly your family, the people around you, close to you, start to look like they are evil to your process, and suddenly you sacrifice somebody. Then you're going to mute people's expression. Then you're going to cause a physical wisdom around you, sexual, philemic, and then a community needs to be corrupted.
How you doing today? Can I get you started with food?
Hey, how's it going? Good morning. Yeah, I would like to order just a tall size dark roast coffee, please.
Tall size dark roast.
Yes, please.
Alright, anything else?
Yeah, just a small amount of steamed heavy cream in there would be really awesome.
Yeah, I'll pay you in.
And I appreciate it, man. Thank you for being here. And that is perfect. Thank you.
Alright, it'll be $2.95.
Okay, thank you. And then a false production leading to a false ego.